Greetings, Divine Radiance. So do you see those police cars over there? So I went for a ride with my parents, and there was a black gentleman sitting in a wheelchair, and he came up to our window and asked us if I don't know how well you can see me, but anyways, he got up to the car and asked us if we had any money that he could have. You know, I don't have my seatbelt on, Mike, so but anyway, so as we see all these police officers come up to this one man. Now, mind you, we're downtown. There are other people that are clearly loitering, addicts, seedy looking, and this gentleman is sitting in a wheelchair. He just had surgery. So we decide to circle around to make sure he's okay. And my mom and I decide we're going to actually get out. So as soon as we get out and we walk over, we ask him, is he okay? And instantly, the police officers, now mind you, there's like 4 or 5 of them. I don't know how well you can see them. I'm just turned around on me. There's like 4 or 5 of them. And when I tell you the rudeness straight out the gate, and I said, you know, you have to understand with everything that's going on in the state of the world, right? It's our duty to check to make sure he's okay. If it were me, I don't care if they black, white, yellow, purple, green. I would like for somebody to come and say, hey, sis, are you okay? But when I tell you they were so rude, and I said, you know, you don't have to be rude. You can ask us politely to step over there. You know, the abuse of power is ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous. So anyways, after my mom and I are talking to these officers, then finally one of the officers is very nice. And I said, now see, or not, let me cancel delete that very nice. That ain't true. He was just not rude, okay? Because he even had a little, you know. Attitude. Exactly. So then this other one was like, the state of the world, you guys are presuming. I said, no, what we're saying is you just don't know, right? For those of you that are doing your job, right, we appreciate you. But the thing is, and the guy goes, well, when there's one officer and then a crowd of 4 come up, right, we feel threatened. And I said, well, you just made our point. There's one of him and there's all of you, right? Like, you literally just made our point. So finally, there's one who is saying, well, we legally have the right to shoot to kill or shoot. Not everyone who's not armed is not a threat, right? Because we're like, what about the people that's been shot in the back? The people that's, you know, been unarmed? The people that, you know what I mean? Even if they're not, quote unquote, innocent of a crime, it doesn't warrant their lives being taken, right? And so anyways, after it was all said and done, he listened. You know, I said, you got to admit the KKK has infiltrated the police force and people are being killed. If that is not you, then we appreciate you. But it was just one of those things where I'm so grateful that I have healed, because the energy I was feeling in my soul and in my spirit. Now, I used to be a fighter, right? I was the person who will fight, and I have never been scared of anything or anyone. And now that I have spirit, that has multiplied, okay? Now, hear me when I say. And so that anger, I could feel that feeling that I get. And I'm just grateful that Spirit is with me, because that was able to be transmuted into love, light, and gratitude. But I'm doing this video because it's really important for us to do something about it when that opportunity is in front of us, right? Now, I did a video earlier and I shared about the energetic shift, right? And Spirit is saying that's when it starts. But when you see something that isn't right, and when your energy has been shifted, you got to do something. We could have easily kept going. We could have easily ignored it, but we got out to make sure this man was okay, you know? And I'm just being led to share that with you because, you know, here we are in Knoxville, and, you know, they were just very condescending, very belittling in their behaviors and in their words, abusing their power, you know. But yeah, overall, the outcome turned out the way it was called to turn out. You know, even if just letting them know that we are not just going to sit quietly and allow you to harass or use excessive force. And it doesn't have to be physically excessive, right? That intimidating presence was excessive. It didn't take all of that. You know, it didn't take all of that, especially not when there was plenty of other people up and down the street that looked like they were more of a threat. So, yeah, it's just, you know, it's just one of those things to where this is why it's so important that we, and you know what, I realized that I had this Zoom, so you probably don't even see me until now, but it's just one of those things where it's really just time for us to heal ourselves so that we can be guided by spirit on what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and we can do whatever we're called to do without fear, right? Without fear, because so many of us are speaking about it, but how many of us are ready to be about it? And that's where we're at, right? That's where we're at. And when you heal, you step into that place of fearlessness, and you don't just speak about it, you're ready to be about it. So are you ready to be about it? Because speaking about it ain't going to get us nowhere. Rioting, protesting, they've been doing that for years. Where has it gotten us, right? Heal, shift, right? Heal, shift, connect, be guided, and then do what you're guided to do. All right, so we got 2 messages today on very different ends of the spectrum, and Spirit is saying both are relevant and both are necessary. I'm grateful for your energy. I'm grateful for you being here, allowing me to serve you, and I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance. And I ask that you send healing to the world as a collective. I ask that you send protection over anyone that is in danger, no matter what color they are. Just send that protection, that peace, that love, that healing to the world, okay? Thank you, and I will talk to you soon.